Hello everyone. We are organizing office and office disorganized, and we maintain a studio in Charlottesville led by 4 partners: Gordon Levitt, Raphael Lam, Ben Small, and EJ Gray, who are also the principal architects on the project. We work within the bounds of built environment, aiming towards socially and environmentally productive methods and outcomes. Our office contains 2 parts. At organizing office, we practice design within the traditional terrain of architecture, compare spaces from private residences to corporate and civic projects. Well, Office Disorganized is the research, activist, and publication studio, which was established concurrently and is conceived as the evil twin of organizing office. We see the standard practices of architecture as something to overcome due to the entrenched problems of capital and environmental degradation within contemporary and historical practice. We believe the design and construction must be in conjunction with greater neighborhood and urban design, a careful consideration of materials and their impacts from extraction and throughout their full lifespan. We aim to break the cycle, expand architectural thinking, bring our collective experience to the process while foregrounding the needs and expectations of project stakeholders. Before I came to the United States, I lived and worked for 6 years in Seoul, where I was involved in several civic projects, including a new innovation center in Seoul. My study examines how haphazard heritage development can lead to unexpected outcomes, which will be a supportive base for a design within a historical context, like this new art and innovation center.
During my time in practice at H3 Hardy Collaborative in New York City, I worked on a number of projects in an educational context. I've helped deliver designs for performing arts centers at University of Connecticut and Oregon State University. My research work on maintenance, vital, and retrofit design will provide useful tools in this particular project.
Before coming to Virginia for grad school, I did my undergrad in Texas Arlington, during which time I had the opportunity to work for some residential and commercial projects down in Dallas. My experience revolved around community-oriented design practices, which helps to establish an important connection in terms of designing a facility intended for its users.
My name is Ben Small, and I'm a founding principal here at OOOD. With my background in environmental studies, studio art, and art history, I begin with the thinking that architecture is situated at the intersection of cultural production and climate adaptation, and is at its best when it supports both our planet and the people whose daily lives fill it with meaning.
While looking at the current campus of the Fraser College in Atlanta, we noticed a few key problems which we felt needed to be addressed for a successful concept. The existing computer facilities, for example, needed space for a digital fabrication system upgrade. The current dance studios are 2 miles off campus. They needed to be incorporated within our design concepts. The current arts facility is one of the most inadequate facilities in the campus, especially the visual art studio are located in the basement of the Science Center. These require improvements. Other music and theater programs, which are currently at the Fine Arts Building, could also benefit from our interventions.
We understand the project as an opportunity to strengthen the bonds between the school's existing Department of Art and the developing Department of Computer Science. A building can provide the framework for the exchange of ideas and knowledge, from deep wisdom accumulated over a diverse and rich history to innovative ideas that chart new practices and terrains. The new facility will create opportunities to not only further develop existing collaborations, but also open the doors to the multidisciplinary meeting of minds in spaces that foster and support faculty to faculty and faculty to student extra and co-curricular dialogues. We also believe that this project has the potential to make a significant contribution to the community that surrounds Fraser College in the city of Atlanta. We consider massing and programmatic distribution as strategies to engage the city in all directions and at multiple scales. Through a series of strategic cuts, additions, and forms, building volumes invite and direct movement across the major axes of the site and inform movement across the broader campus system, while landscape interventions provide opportunities for pause and performance. By locating the school's main theater venues as close to the public as possible, we establish a new center of gravity in the world of performing arts in Atlanta. Additionally, we understand the site's location at the intersection of campus and a favorite community park to be an incredible asset and opportunity. We believe we can mediate the campus-park relationship through highly considered design decisions to the benefit of both spaces, bringing people together to appreciate and contribute to the learning, innovation, and creativity of this uniquely energetic hub in Atlanta.
Our intervention would also consider sustainability as a design tool. Based on our experience or expertise as architects, we believe from our professional experience that by retrofitting existing spaces to the new project would add value to the project, and it will be beneficial for the overall design, sustainability, and it could help to attain a higher LEED status. We also consider the DEI, diversity, equity, and injustice as important determinants for our design approach, where we intend to create a space that conforms to the ideals of social justice. We would like to work closely with the local student community to develop a clear understanding for the space, for the needs of every user of the building, which enables us to develop a design where no student from any background would feel left out from our project.
Public Surplus is a project that stitches together different urban fabrics in the city of New York at a critical point in the urban tapestry to create a new urban center for art and community. Within the site, our massing and organizational strategies establish our project as a bridge that associates distinct programmatic categories by connecting and overlapping building volumes and pedestrian flows. Educational and residential masses are separated by an open courtyard, but connect in the sky with a curving volume that houses a series of spaces and programs that benefit both communities, an art gallery, cafe, and makerspace.
This project is titled Completing the Superblock, and it was for a social housing and trade school in New York City. At the public levels, it proposed an integration of building maintenance trades with offices for NYCHA, public halls, and performance space for local community groups. The housing included the typical apartment units as well as intergenerational housing, which could house up to 15 family members. This example demonstrates our capacity to blend a range of distinct programs together into a single project.
Market Square is a community design in a multi-ethnic area. In this design, we provided a square, a place combining markets with several other programs. After people return from their work, they may buy their food in the market, have exercises running along the track, and take a rest next to the beautiful flower shop on the deck. We were suggesting a place where both locals and immigrants may communicate with each other and enjoy their daily life. This example demonstrates our capacity to bring people with different backgrounds together by integrating various programs.
We propose the following organizational scheme for the project, centered on the primary tripartite relationship of the A&I project team, architect, and general contractor. This group will meet regularly throughout the course of the project, from program development through construction administration. Driving the project is the A&I project team at Fraser College, composed of the Vice President for Campus Environment, the Director of Capital Construction, the A&I Chair, select A&I department heads, Facilities Director, and select facilities staff. We understand that the team at Fraser has already consulted a theater specialist, a graphics team, and a rigging specialist, and has retained the services of both a surveyor and a geotechnical engineer. The general contractor will be under contract with the college and will advise the team regarding issues of cost, constructability, schedule, construction logistics, design document review, and value. The Director of Capital Construction at the college will guide and observe the day-to-day developments of the project, as well as interface directly with us. Finally, we will consult with the necessary specialists in order to deliver on a wide range of project ambitions, from high levels of energy efficiency and LEED standards to beautifully lit, compelling interior spaces. We will retain the services of qualified and licensed engineering professionals and code specialists to produce a building that works with the laws of physics and the laws of the state. Our work will include consultations with landscape design professionals to enable our design to extend beyond the building envelope and truly integrate the project with its site.
Given the complexity of the project, we're proposing a longer concept phase of 4 months. In this time, we plan to meet with different stakeholders and community members to come up with a concept that meets the needs of this project. This will be an intense but productive phase that will allow us to hit the ground running towards schematic design and design development. The longer concept phase will include some output that would typically be expected at schematic design and design development, which allows for this shorter schematic design phase and design development phase. From our experience, we expect that the strength and rigor of the concept will streamline these phases. Over the 6 months at construction documents, we will max out the number of hours and staff to bring the full expertise of our office to this project. At permitting and bidding, we will allow the project architect who is involved deeply in the project to take lead with supervision from the main design principal. At construction administration, we rely on the varied experience each partner brings to OOOD to manage different parts of the construction administration. The final fee is 9.99% of the budget at just under $6 million, including all A&E consultants. Considering our proposal to retrofit part of the existing structure, we are estimating a 20,000 square foot retrofit of the project. The base cost per square foot with all new construction is $545. When the reduced cost per square foot for the retrofit is considered, the cost per square foot increases to $622 for the new construction, which can either be added to the value of the design or be redistributed elsewhere on campus in the form of other capital projects or to other services on campus. So with an intensive concept phase and rigorous CD phase, we offer this as a kind of optimal fee structure for a project of this kind. We at OOOD will work closely with all stakeholders from concept to completion to ensure the best possible outcome for this new Arts and Innovation Center at Fraser College. We believe that our progressive design philosophy and interdisciplinary practice are the perfect fit for this project. We aim to maximize value and minimize environmental impact through our design proposal and our work schedule. We look forward to working closely with you as we dive into this project together.